Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your October 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome. This is good for any placement of Capricorn in your chart. So Capricorn, the key themes showing up for you in the month of October, you have choices, finances, and messages. Powerful combination here. Now, what you don't see coming, the underlying energy or something unexpected, is you have the memories card. So there could be a past person that comes into your life this month. This could be an opportunity that you thought passed you by. There could be a little bit of nostalgia. Even though we don't necessarily see the Six of Cups, I am getting here that you're replaying out some of your life story. This is about reminiscing. You could even catch up with an old friend this month. For some of you, you may be writing a memoir, or you're really taking a walk down memory lane. This may show up out of the blue or unexpected for you, where you find yourself daydreaming about the good old days. So you have here some choices to make, and the choice card did come out with the finances. So I certainly sense that a lot of you may have some financial decisions to make this month. Now, a lot of signs have been getting the choice card. This is all about balance, which we are in Libra season in the month of October here. So it's all about options that can bring more balance to your life and more stability as well. So you may be taking a look at the resources available to you. This is about alternative ways of doing things, maybe even choosing to veer off in a new direction. Some of you could be changing up your job, right? A new income source you have showing up here. This can also be about savings, taking a look at where you are investing your assets or your money. This can be about banking and sales. For some of you, there could be a payout here. It's all about investments. So where are you investing your time and energy? If it is not paying off, if you're not seeing any results from your hard work, a lot of you may be course correcting, pivoting, and going in a new direction. It could even be revisiting something that maybe you've always wanted to do, right? With the memories. You may be really up in your head imagining the possibilities that are available to you. So I'm getting here that there's going to be something that you invest your time and your energy in that's going to pay off, not just now, but down the road as well. So you also have the messages showing up. This is about incoming news, announcements, important communication, whether you are asking for a promotion, whether you have an interview coming in, perhaps there is an announcement that comes to you, or you could be announcing to the world. Maybe you're telling everybody that you are going to retire, right? There could be a 2-week notice that you are announcing. For some of you, you could be launching an idea or an online business. Whatever this is here, it's big. This message card isn't just some small news or gossip. This is an important type of communication that comes through here. And I feel like you will be making a choice here that's going to bring you a lot of fortune, because your final card here is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're taking a look at your investments, your money. You may even change things around, swap things around when it comes to your priorities or your assets, or again, your money. I feel like you're juggling things up at this time, but you're actually going to land in a positive spot for growth. Okay. Now, starting off here, you have the alligator, which represents the Page of Cups. This is about surprising insights that show up. It is all about artistry and coming up for air. So I feel for you, this is a time for your creative talents to really shine. So you may be showcasing on some of your ideas. If you are building a new website, there could be new love coming in here. The Page of Cups represents news, which you have showing up with the messages. There could be something quite emotional that shocks you, but in a powerful way, right? It says surprising insights. So it may be a surprise because maybe you don't see this coming, but I feel like it's actually going to bring in a lot of luck. There could be a bonus coming your way, some sort of money. Someone may invest in you and they may say, Capricorn, I really want you to come work for us or work for this company. This could be a love offer that you don't see coming, right? It could be someone from the past that maybe you were friends with at one point. So I do feel with this Page of Cups showing up, this is a really beautiful energy to start off your month with. Now you actually have the Black Swan here, which represents the Nine of Swords. Some of you may be stressing and worrying for no reason, or it's not helping the situation because you're actually going to get better results than you thought. So, sometimes when you were younger and you took your driver's class, maybe some of you, maybe you didn't take that, but you worry, am I going to pass this exam, or am I going to pass this test? Am I going to, be jittery on the first date? And there's worry and there's stress and there's tension. I feel like you're worrying for nothing because there's something here that you're going to pass with flying colors, whether it's a first date, whether it is an exam, a background check, an interview, whatever this is here. People see that you are authentic and that you are emotionally, I feel like you are ready for a situation here. And that's why you have the Page of Cups. Even though the Page of Cups can represent emotional immaturity at times, I'm getting here that you are ready. You've been doing the deep work. Now it's time for you to launch. Okay, launch in whatever direction that your soul is guiding you to take at this time, Capricorn. So the Black Swan is all about mental anguish, shadow self, and time healing all wounds. So don't self-doubt yourself. Some of you have gone through this mental anguish for quite some time, that when something good shows up, you immediately think worst case scenario, or you may think it's going to get pulled out from underneath you, or maybe you question, is this really for me? Right? It's like someone pointing at you and you look behind you thinking that they're pointing to another person, and you question, me? Really? Why would this person be pointing at me, or why would they pick me? Don't ask the why. Embrace the yes, right? Embrace the receptivity here, because I feel like you're being chosen in a way. This is about being able to release some sort of mental anguish this month. Anything that you've been really up in your head about, you're freeing up that mental stress in order to open that space up to more creative, inventive energy. So you see the swap there. You see the balance, out with the old, in with the new type of energy, but also choices, making some choices and decisions that are heartfelt and that are actually going to lead you to a lot of luck. All right, a lot of luck, a lot of fortune, a lot of abundance. Now, mid-month here, you have the raccoon represented by the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is about enthusiasm, free spirit, and new ideas. I mean, raccoons, they're always getting into trouble, right? Because they're going and looking, they're searching, they're curious little creatures. So when this Page of Wands shows up, you have some really new ideas. Don't be afraid to explore is what I'm sensing here for you. Don't be afraid to explore and have that free energy. Something is coming in to liberate you. For some of you, you may still feel like you're wearing some sort of cuffs, or you may still feel caged or entrapped within your feelings or your emotions. The hawk shows up as the Ace of Swords saying, there's a clear vision here. There's discernment. There's a conquest. And this conquest is yours. It can bring about a lot of change, a lot of transformation if you stay enthusiastic about it. I mean, this hawk is looking in the direction here of the giraffe, which represents the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of mastery. I feel for some of you, you know more than you think you know. You're more skilled than maybe you give yourself credit for. Or for those of you that are starting a new project, you're a very quick learner, Capricorn. You're a very quick learner. You're efficient. I feel like you have what it takes to succeed. This is all about, making choices. Trust those choices. Some of you feel like you don't know enough to make a choice, but you really do. Because the Eight of Pentacles is about quality craftsmanship. It's about mastery and apprenticeship. So Capricorn, even if you are heading towards maybe an entry-level position, or maybe some of you are graduating from a course, or getting a degree. I'm getting here real estate license as well. You may think, do I have what it takes? And the answer is yes, you do. You have some choices. You can either stay in that energy of the old or embrace the new, because you have skills behind you, but you're also going to learn as you go. The giraffe card is about, apprenticeship as well. So it's okay to learn as you go. So many times we feel like we have to have all of the pieces in place before we can take that next step. But Spirit is saying it's okay for you to embrace and trust in the unknown, because you're going to find those pieces of the puzzle along the way. You also have a higher perspective here. You hold some sort of higher ground with the giraffe, because giraffes, they have that long neck. They can see things that others can't. Other animals or creatures can't. And I feel like you hold some sort of higher status here, or people may look up to you for learning. Okay, you may even be a mother or a father, and the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands could be your own children. It could be children that you teach, right? It could be young adults that you teach, or even people in general, maybe even baby souls that want to come and advance and grow. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's okay to help others. And you may feel at times stressed out because you may be supported or around other people who think they know more than you do, really, but they don't. And you're asking yourself, hey, I have this vision. I've done this before. I know how to do this, but it kind of could be irking you or grinding you in the wrong way with this Nine of Swords when people come in thinking that they know better. But that's an opportunity for growth and for learning. You can help them. They can help you. So finding the balance this month. Now, your final card, Capricorn, is the bee. Now, the bee shows up as the Wheel of Fortune, right? Bees work really hard for that honey. This is all about the life cycles. It's about luck, and it's about major karmic events. And that is the energy of October. October is a karmic month, especially this year with the eclipse, with the planetary alignments, the energies. This is the time that we clear old debts and we have a clean slate. I mean, 10, it breaks down to 1, which is new beginnings. And this is also 10, Wheel of Fortune, right? So this is a really powerful month for you to shift the cycle of your life and go in a new direction, course correct. If you don't like where you are at currently, take a look at what's going on within, because a lot of you this month is all about mindfulness. It's about awareness, meditation, going within, trusting that you have the powers, just like that magician, right? Has the powers to create a life that they want. I feel for some of you, you don't give yourself enough credit, or you feel like others don't give you enough credit. Some of you don't feel like you have the competence to maybe start a business or to manage finances, but you do, because there's learning available at every turn of the wheel, right? There's resources beyond what we can see. We have resources literally at our fingertips. So some of you could even be jumping on board, maybe the AI wagon. For others of you, you're learning new things in technology this month. You may be taking a class, how to enhance your typing skills. I'm also getting here a creative class, such as maybe Adobe, or maybe you're signing up for Canva, or you're creating something new this month. And it's actually going to bring a sense of self-confidence to your energy field. All right. With this Wheel of Fortune, a lot of you have been in maybe a 10-year cycle, and you may have heard me talk about this a lot, because I do see here the Nine of Swords, and I am getting this underlying energy here of possibly repeating cycles with the memories. And it may feel that you've been in this mental anguish for quite some time. I mean, even that Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords equals the 10 of Swords, which you have here, the 9 and the Ace. So I feel like you're coming up to an ending of a cycle, an ending of, an employment, or an ending of financial struggles or setbacks. Okay, ending of a relationship. Whatever this may be for you, it's in order for you to embrace a brand new beginning, one that is built on love and loyalty and success. Now, it doesn't mean physically these things are ending, although for a lot of you they are. And for others of you, it's a complete shift in energy. So you and a partner maybe completing some sort of a lesson together in order for you to grow and advance together in a new light, right? So for others of you, if you've been single for quite some time, I feel like there's a new wheel spinning here in order to bring you what it is that you seek, which could be companionship. It could be partnership. Now, Capricorn, when it comes to wealth, well, maybe love. Some of you are definitely attracting love, right? No such thing as synchronistic slip. Now you have the seal card, you have the gift, and you have the crown. When the seal card comes up, this is all about business contracts, right? It could be soul contracts, new opportunities. You have the gift. It says the gift of money, and your next card is the gift. So this is powerful. Some of you are gifted with some sort of monetary support, or it could be time. You're gifted with someone's time, with their resources, with their knowledge, with their help. So I definitely feel like there is a gift coming in here for you. Now, this is also about a sudden windfall. For some of you, there will be a sudden windfall that shows up, possibly from someone of the past, maybe a grandmother, maybe a parent. It could be someone that you've really made an impact on their life with the memories card. This is about generosity, financial support. There could be a work surprise coming in here for you as well. Some of you may even be surprised with a vacation or an offer that comes in unexpectedly. Now with the seal card, this is writing energy, clerical, assistant, administrative, paperwork. Some of you are heading towards a position or are in a position where maybe you want to stay put, right? You've sealed the deal. This is where you are going. Now I am getting here an increase in emotional abundance, maybe even financial abundance with the finances here with the Wheel of Fortune. So if you feel like you've hit a glass ceiling and you cannot grow, earn, or expand in where you're at, you're shattering through that this month, right? You're shattering through it because you're going to seal the deal in a new soul contract where that could be the contract that allows you to stay put, that allows you to maybe retire or to, go into your retirement years feeling more stable, more financially set. Okay. So I like the seal showing up with the gift and the clarifier saying literally gift. A gift of money coming your way. You may even be gifting someone else money as well. It could be a charitable contribution. It could be some sort of a write-off. It could be volunteer work. It could be nonprofit. Okay, now you have the crown card showing up, Capricorn. This is all about overcoming those obstacles. Some of you went through major power play or a power struggle, as we mentioned earlier, with a couple people in your energy field that felt like they may have been a little cocky in their energy, or it just may have felt like they knew more than they actually did. And I feel that some of you, there was a power play, power struggle about money, about wealth, about knowledge. This is about you really owning your energy, whether you are your own boss or you are just taking charge of a situation. You're making progress. You are finding solutions here with the Ace of Swords. You're finding solutions to overcome any of those obstacles that have set you back financially. Okay, you could even be talking to a financial professional. I'm getting here that some of you may have applied for some sort of grant, aid, scholarship, and there could be a back pay or some sort of money granted to you. I mean, this is beautiful. All right, next up you have pay bills, you have unexpected income, and you're getting that 3 times. So expect some sort of announcement or news regarding your finances. Some of you really need to make some good decisions. If you get a large chunk of money here, it's going to be important. You may even decide to put something away for, a rainy day or save on something of the past with the memories card coming up here. I also get here, you're finally able to maybe take that honeymoon you've always wanted to take, or you're able to buy a home. There is something here about you heading towards a dream that you've always had, because you do have paying the bills. So I feel like you're able to pay the bills here. You have the stability where maybe you don't have to worry as much as you did in the past about, paying bills. Maybe living paycheck to paycheck, or just wondering if you'll have enough, because there is an unexpected source coming in here for you. And you also have the butterfly, which brings great change, Capricorn. This is the death energy as well. So there's a transformation. There is a time of an ending coming in here. You've been doing the work. You've been growing, and there's a rebirth here. So the best thing you can do is not resist help or resist a change, and be open to receiving, okay? Open to receiving. Even if you're in a position where, yes, you know that something will get done in a certain way and it'll get done right, I am getting it's important for you to also expand your consciousness or to expand your growth by listening to other people's viewpoints as well, and vice versa. It's important for them to listen to you. So this could be within a family situation. It could be your creative ideas at work, being able to collaborate and co-create instead of feeling like you're one-sided here. You're the only team on this game, or you're the only player on this team game, right? So when it comes to love, you have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Some of you, again, want a second honeymoon, or maybe you just want a little bit of time for yourselves. If you are in a partnership, it's really important to disconnect from technology, from your electronics, and pay attention to each other, right? Instead of retreating into something else, retreat in a way where you can focus on one another. For those of you that are single, you could be taking a little bit of a trip, some time out here. You could be working on your craft. I'm getting that for some of you with this Wheel of Fortune, you could be traveling, possibly by air. But there's definitely a turning point, because you're not going to repeat this cycle. It's been a long cycle for you, for a lot of you, and you're definitely moving towards a brand new shift in consciousness for a lot of you. You deserve love, Capricorn, because you are lovable. For those of you that have questioned your worthiness or questioned your lovability, you absolutely are lovable. And you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And you also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about working on relationship with self, working on relationship with others, whether it's the relationship you have with your children, with your spouse, your parents, your coworkers, your friends. It's important to work on the relationships that matter, but also take a look at the adversity, the triggers. Why does it feel so challenging in this union? Because Libra season can be all about relationships, and you're being challenged at this time to take a look at the things that bother you, the things that trigger you, or the things that set you off, because there's an opportunity to heal on your end, because the way you show up, the way you react, or the way you respond will most definitely shift the energy towards some sort of new outcome. All right. Now, soul's truth from your soul, Capricorn. Do you know all your strengths, and are you using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Ask yourself today, how can I use one of my soul's gifts to contribute to this open and ready world? If you've been holding back in fear of criticism or judgment, or fears of not being enough, or if you've been holding back in relationships due to insecurities or lack of worthiness, or maybe you just don't feel lovable, it's time to really focus on your strengths and even your weaknesses. Shed light on those weaknesses so they can become your greatest strengths. And as October illuminates eclipse season, you're going to see that a lot is showing up on the surface in order for you to see it and heal it and release it. So I definitely sense that you're going to be focusing on those strengths, or even the weaknesses that can become your ally, because I'm getting a lot of that teamwork, a lot of the blending of energies here for you this month, instead of feeling everything is one-sided or my way or the highway or left or right, right? Libra energy is all about finding that balance this month. And I'm getting here a good rounding off of energy. Now, you received 2 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and you have the change in the wind showing up first here. So I definitely sense that there's something blowing in, but it's card 12, and in tarot, 12 is the Hanged Man. So if you can see it from a new perspective, preferably here with the Giraffe, a higher perspective, that's going to actually allow you to master, right? It's the card of mastery. It's going to help you see things from a new light. And once you do, once you embrace the changes that this wind and that this shift is bringing in, it's leading you directly to the treasure island. And this is like the 9 of Cups in tarot. This is wish fulfillment. Treasure island is like the sun. It's one of the most positive cards in this deck. And you can see here that the sea turtle is holding up this treasure. And the sea turtle here says, yes, things may be slow, or it may have felt like it was slow coming in, but it's going to be worth it here. And I am getting that the stars are aligning. You see here the star in the treasure box, and out of the treasure box, there's a lot of hearts there as well. So this is more than just financial abundance. This is emotional wealth for a lot of you. It is about soul tribe, a sense of belonging, a sense of service, a sense of soul purpose, loving what it is that you do, being respected, being honored, being able to help out other people in need, being able to do what you love and get compensated for it, right? So whatever shift this is, Capricorn, I would say embrace it to its fullest. Even though you may not know what is coming out of it, right? Trust that you're heading towards fortune. And the treasure island is the wheel of fortune, basically, underneath this sea turtle. So there's going to be a big change coming in here for you. We see that with the change card. We see that there could be some sort of announcement or news that really comes in and alters the course of your life, or the course of your destiny, basically. So really powerful energy. Now, last but not least, we're going to get a message from the crystal spirits. And for those of you that have been following me, you know that we like to tune in and do a third eye meditation to connect with our spirit animals. Well, today we're going to connect to our spirit crystals. A crystal, a gemstone, a mineral, or fossil. So at this time, I just ask, if you can, Capricorn, take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And with your eyes closed, I want you to focus on your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And take another deep breath in from the solar plexus. And as you exhale, I want you to focus in your mind's eye on the first crystal or crystals that show up in your third eye. Now, this could be seen as a color, a shape. Maybe it's felt as a feeling or an energy. Perhaps you have a letter or an actual name of a crystal that is appearing in your mind's eye. You can have one or many. There is no right or wrong answer, Capricorn. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is post your spirit crystal in the comment section below the video. We'll see what's coming in here for you. I personally will enter you into that giveaway, so please make sure you've hit the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss that notification. All right, let's get your crystal spirit message. You have two cards. Oh, wow. This is powerful. I love this combination. You have Moonstone and you have Diamond. There is also another sign that received Diamond. It was either Aries or Taurus. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Aries, because we have that Aries, Libra, North and South node. So a lot of you are really shining this month, especially after a lot of pressure, right? Diamonds are formed under pressure. Now, 20 is the Judgment card in tarot, and that's about changing your life for the better. And then we also have card 37, Moonstone. So some of you may be 37 years old, or maybe you have a birthday on the 20th. You may be in a life path year 2, or personal year 2, or a life path 2. Now, Diamond energy is all about the priceless gift of time and pressure combined. It is about beauty and strength arising from trials and challenges. It's all about the right use of power. As co-creators with our fellow beings, we are meant to work together harmoniously, giving and receiving, taking turns and sharing the work, the credit, the fun, and the power of manifestation. Today, you are called to claim your power and exercise it with respect and love for all, even those who are hard to love, especially those who challenge you. You never know what silent struggle people are hiding, and your ability to express love is magnified by Diamond Spirit today. So listen to that part of you that wants to be kind and understanding towards someone who is making it difficult for you to come from your higher self. Diamond Spirit has appeared to let you know that this is a moment to wield your power mindfully. You have earned wisdom over time, as you have suffered much in your life and now are in a place of maturity and understanding. Avoid being reactive, for there is strength in quiet, loving gestures, such as the willingness to listen or to say, "I'm so sorry that you are in this situation." Often, it is these gentle actions that hold the most power. Your ability to move hearts is very strong, Capricorn. So even as you maintain healthy boundaries, make the choice to own your power and use it with wisdom and grace. In so doing, you align with the conscious universe who knows the healing power of love and compassion. Beautiful energy here. It goes hand in hand with the choices. We talked about this earlier as well, about you coming face to face with challenging people in your life and how you can grow because you have matured from a situation. So you can even grow more, or you can help other people grow by showing unconditional love and support. Now, next you have Moonstone, card 37. And Moonstone it's one of my favorites. As you can see, I wear a lot of Moonstone jewelry. Both the rings I have are Moonstone. There's different types of Moonstone. There's rainbow Moonstone. There is a lot of really beautiful kinds. You can see this one here. But Moonstone is all about intuition. It's about insight, inner wisdom, and paying attention to that inner voice. Now, when Moonstone shows up for you, and some of you did see Moonstone is what I was hearing here. Some of you picked Moonstone. Inner knowing, inner sensing, these are the talents that the universe has bestowed upon all of us, but we have been conditioned to minimize their importance and instead pay more attention to the knowing that comes from experiencing life through our physical senses and logical analysis. Do you hone your intuition, Capricorn? Do you trust it even when you can't point to a logical reason why you know what you know? Your message for Moonstone Spirit is to tune in and listen to your intuition. It will speak to you through an inner voice, an inner vision, an inner sensation that feels real because, well, it is. It has many ways of communicating to you. Now is a time to pull back the veil between the visible and invisible worlds. Trust that the hidden reality matters and know that your intuition comes from the universe, which possesses wisdom, knowledge, and understanding far beyond our own. Yeah, so when you combined this energy, right? There's been trials and challenges. You've gone through a lot. We see this happening. Moonstone is saying now you are being asked to hone in on those intuitive pieces of yourself. For those of you that are wanting to start maybe a spiritually based business, or for those of you that have that intuitive nudge to move forward in a new direction, trust it, because it's going to lead you to far riches greater than you could have ever imagined if you trust and embrace and take that leap of faith. This is all about luck, right? The bee is all about luck. And this is about life cycles. So you're entering into a new cycle here because you've learned all that you can learn in a situation of the past. I feel like you've already matured, as it says, right? You've matured, you've grown. Yes, there's teachable moments here, but mostly for other people. Now it's a time for you to step up. It doesn't mean that other people aren't going to learn from you, but it means that it's your turn to kind of embrace a new role, a new energy, a new paradigm shift. You're going to be so grateful and happy that you chose to take that step up. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. If you are vibing with the energy of the channel and haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, please drop your crystals, gemstones, minerals, whatever it was that you seen in your third eye chakra. Just drop it in the comment section box below and I'll enter you into that free reading giveaway. Thank you so very much for tuning in, Capricorn. Lots of love.